What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Sekiro. In this episode, we're going to do a couple different things. I'm going to look at, now that we're able to go underwater and breathe and swim around, there's a few different lakes and bodies of water throughout the world that we already visited. We're going to go back, revisit a little bit of those, and see what we could find in the water. So basically we're going to do a little swimming episode for the first part. I do need to go back to Sempo Temple to get the Holy Chapter infested. It's an item to give to the Divine Child, I believe. As for endings, I don't know which one I'm going to do. I'm going to grab everything anyway, and then towards the end, I'm going to decide which ending to do. I don't know if it's the purification ending. I'm definitely not going to do the Shura ending. It just ends everything so quick. Yeah, let's get this and see how we do swimming around the area. Thought I got that before, but I guess not. Okay, so anywhere close that I could swim. Let's take a look here. Really no bodies of water here. There's that one. There's the moat. Obviously nothing. The old grave, there's something. Let's just start. Let's go down to the moat. See what's going on down there. Hi, old ladies. She must have moved on. Okay, so underwater movement. Dive, surface, while underwater dash. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright. Doing some swimming. Nothing over here. Carp scale. And then this way. Doesn't look like there's anything either. Okay. So that was... hit the wrong button. That was kind of a waste. I got a carp scale. Alright, next little area. Nothing there. Castle, antechamber. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to go here. So some of these areas, I do remember the headless being underwater. And I think, yeah, I don't want to fight headless just yet. I do want to go back to the village here. Yeah. I don't think I did this in the last episode. It's been a few days since I played Sekiro, so I don't remember what I finished up in that episode. But I should be able to come down here. And there's a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, I didn't get any of this stuff. Okay, good. And that's it. Oh, what? Oh! What's that thing? Red carp eyes. Carp with red eyes cannot become masters, though they're considered incomplete creatures that lack the ideal number of scales. Their eyes are said to be everlasting. The researcher Doge in the abandoned dungeon needs them. Oh, cool. I played this game a little bit. A couple times. I went into New Game Plus. I don't know how many. Maybe 3 or 4. And quite honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that. I might not have been far enough in Dojun's quest line to see it. Ooh, 4 prayer beads. Let's go. Anything in this upper lever? Nope. Okay. Don't worry about me, guys. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. All right. 7th prayer bead. Alright, so we got that. Oh, obviously Harada Estates. That's going to have a bunch for us, so we're going to go there next. Bet you I think it's going to be a bunch of fish, carp or whatever, those fish scales that we're going to be able to find here. I don't remember anything like overly important. I mean, the scales are important, but man, that jump always gets me. Alright, let's start out this way. That's as far as that one goes. Yeah, nothing here. Got you. Got you before you got away. Is there another one?
Hey, you there. Do you...
What? I couldn't hit him. Alright, we're gonna stay right in here. They do respawn, I remember. So we're just going to chill in these little weeds. He shouldn't be able to see me, I don't think. I think that's how it works. Where is he? Oh, down there. Got him. Alright, I don't think I have enough for anything.
Hey, if you...
Let's see, purchase some scale. I got 3. Yeah, the only thing that he could give us now is the mask. I'm not going to get the mask, though. Anything else here? Nah, I don't remember.
Hey,
Hey, shut up.
you then? Do you, perhaps?
Alright. Where else do we have water? Yeah, behind the castle there's water, but I believe there is a... what is he? Oh, the headless is underneath that water. Ashina depths. Yeah, I don't want to be... Sunken Valley. Oh, there was one area I missed here. Yeah, so we don't want to go there yet. There is... Let's see. Is it over this side? Yep. Dive under here. And the bait. Ring the bell, drop the bait. Okay, not that it's that important of an area, but just one other item. Okay. There was something there. Yeah, there was some water here, and then in Sempo Temple, and then there was another one. We could probably get there actually. We'll do this one first. Nothing down here. A lot of Yeah, we're going to go that way in just a moment. I don't remember if there was anything on this side. Ooh, he's gonna be mad at me. Dosaku's notes. Surgeon Dosaku, my disciples have abandoned me for Dogen. Unwilling to dirty their own hands, they all left me for that hypocritical quack. Dojun, my last disciple. Even if I die, the research must continue. Finish the procedure for Ashina's sake. Dosaku. Dosaku is the mad genius, I guess.
How is the progress, Master Dosaku? Dojun! Of course. Master, I'll be sure to give clear, detailed instructions. My dear shinobi, this is not proper. You cannot simply enter this facility as you please without notification. Please, take your leave.
Okay. Yep, I'm out of here. But look at that. Oh my god, that's like a meat cleaver. I'll just open this up. So I guess he doesn't want those eyes just yet.
How is this, Master Dosaku?
If we were to use a strong, well-trained samurai like him...
Yes, it should work. Begin preparations.
Yes, sir. Preparing the rejuvenating water.
For the glory of Ashina, we begin, my apprentice.
Yes, Master Dosakus.
How could I hear Dosaku's voice unless he's doing like a Gollum type thing?
My dear Shinobi, you cannot please.
That's what I think. I think he did some kind of like Gollum type of thing where he's talking for both. Alright. There was, on the other side of this, I believe... Yeah, we already killed this fool. I believe there was water, because this goes down past the reservoir. Oh, look. Oh. Not worried about you guys. Yeah, this is where the reservoir comes out. Anything in here? Yes. Balloon. And nothing else. Yep. Alright, so we're just going to go back this way. And now for Senpo Temple. I think it was this one. Yep. So I believe this is where the Holy Chapter is. It might be. I know it moves depending on the path. Not really the path, but I guess you could call it the path that you take, where you kill and. So sometimes it's right here, which I don't see it just yet. Yeah, sometimes it's like right in the middle, so I guess I have to go down the cave. Yeah, some part of the progression will make it appear... Oh, prayer bead. Nice. We'll make it appear different locations, depending on where you are in the progress of the game. So I appear to be a little... Well, not too far, but... yeah, I'm gonna warp back over there, where I need to go. So yeah, this is... where is it? Main hall. You guys better not start shit. I got the mortal blade. Combat art do I have on? Loading passage. Yeah, let's put that one on for now. We're gonna pass you guys. We are here for... I don't think it's this way. We're here for a reason. Not to fight you guys. think this is... Man. I might have... Did I already get it? Let me see. Hopefully I didn't just waste all that time. So what is it? The Holy Chapter. That's Surgeon... No. One more time just to make sure. I got a bunch of sake. Immortal Severance Text. I wonder... Okay. I think I have to go talk to her again to get the chapter. This passage should now be open. Wonder if I have to do that rice thing.
Shinobi of the Divine Air, you are welcome here. Shinobi, this time now. Hold up.
Please.
Bless us with...
Yeah, I think I have to do this rice thing.
I thank you.
Rice is very Please come again.
Okay, so...
Farewell, may the heart...
In order to progress her part of the story, I got to consume the rice and travel. You gotta... I think you gotta completely leave the area. You can't just rest and reset the world. I think you have to completely go somewhere else. Yeah, 'cause she's getting a little sickly.
Oh, Shinobi of the Divine Air, I awaited your return. Please.
Thank you.
Bless us.
Yeah, I'll just go through this real quick.
You have my gratitude.
Of course. Thank you for...
Thank you for the rice, my lady. Darn it. I think then I'm gonna go speak with Uru. Yay. I'm jumping. Yeah, she's not doing good. Okay, got it. Not panting.
Glad you've come.
What's wrong?
It is more important.
Hold on, you don't look well.
Not doing
Understand.
What
good.
can I do?
What?
Is there something I can...
Well, then I...
All right.
Persimmon. I got persimmon? Give her
I found a
persimmon, of
persimmon.
course.
Eat.
Yes. It's sweet.
Good.
Shinobi, hold out your hand.
But...
No need to hesitate. Hold out your hand.
All right.
A bountiful harvest for you. I thank you. The cry I ask that...
I will.
That's right, I have to go visit him anyway. Rice for Kuro. That might be the end of that part of it. Let's see. Just in case, I mean, the rice is awesome to have. Let's see, does it close the doors? No, nothing happened. We'll just do one more. Just in case. There's at one point that she closes the door and I can't access her.
You are... Shinobi, this time the now.
Please.
Bless...
Alright, so she's just in the normal...
I thank you.
Right, please.
Rice? Okay.
Farewell, Shinobi of the Divine. May the...
Alright, so now we go talk to Kuro. A lot of back and forth on this episode. How about talking to you, do it?
The Everblossom tree, someone
We're still
without it
talking about it,
eventually.
alright. Got it. I don't think I have any cord seeds. Okay.
Goodbye.
Lates.
Wolf,
I am.
something for me?
Here.
This?
Yes. The divine child of Senpo Temple told me to give this to you.
This looks like good rice. Each grain glistens.
It is sweet when you bite into it.
Bite? Wolf, rice tastes a lot better when cooked.
My lord,
So, do you like sweet things?
I will eat anything.
Which means you don't dislike sweets then. Right. I'll make something nice for you.
Something nice.
You'll have to wait and see. I'll make some... A fragrant stone. Beyond the there is a perhaps, but what did the... One part of is a...
Yes.
There's a shrine as the there's no proper...
Okay.
Oh, that's right. That door marked with the lore I haven't seen.
Okay. So nothing... Oh, sorry about your books. I'm gonna say, he's supposed to move out here. I wonder if there's... There's also a part where you have to eavesdrop. There you go.
Lose your path, Lord Genichiro.
Was that it? I don't know if that was part of it or not.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Wolf. Come now. Hold out your hand.
My lord.
Sweet rice ball.
What is...
Sweet, sticky rice balls. I made them with the rice from the Divine Child. Eat it. Don't be shy.
So we got 2 of them. We'll eat one.
This is... very good.
That it is. That it is. How was the rice ball?
It was delicious.
I bet it was. Ever since I was little, I've enjoyed making sweets. I used to always sneak into the kitchen back at the Hirata estate. Maybe one day, I'll open up a tea house, if I ever have the time.
I know Uncle Ira would love that.
Lady Emma about the sakura tree.
You did?
The tree is called an Everblossom. Lord Dekeru brought it here from the... but it has withered away, and no longer remains.
I see.
However, it is said that someone plucked a branch from the...
I know who that someone is.
What's lost?
It's one of my
Finding a
favorite
stolen
fights.
Tree branch? Let us gather what we...
As you wish.
Okay. So I think... we're gonna rest here. Is he still... where is he? Where'd he go, yo? Back reading? I'm still over here. Just want to make sure I exhaust
Lord,
all possible
I have
things.
procured the ingredients for the...
Oh, so that is... What a peculiar shape it...
Yes. It had been...
So it was just as Lord Takeru wrote.
Yes. A sweetly scented bridal offer written on the altar.
Bridal? What sort of place was this?
It was in a cave, beyond a door made of solid rock.
In that case, where was the wedding procession headed? No way to know, I guess.
Sweet...
Sweetly scented. That is what it... Oh, I found some. I discovered there's another scent we must acquire.
What is it?
The blood of the divine heir of the dragon's heritage. In other words, my blood.
Your blood, my lord. You cannot bleed.
Yes, it is true that those of the dragon's heritage cannot bleed. However, in Lord Genichiro's quarters, I found a curious journal belonging to Lord Takeru's page, and it appears there is a way for me to bleed. For now, I'd like to ask you to keep this for me.
Old diary entry written by Takeru's page. Lord Takeru held his arm over the incense burner and attempted to cut it with a sword, but incredibly his wound healed instantly, and not a drop of blood was shed. Lady Tomoe said, "Without it, your blood cannot be spilled." What could she be referring to, I wonder? Without it. It would be fantastic is if... I know there won't be any DLC or sequel, but, you know, seeing their story, Tomoe, Takeru...
Now then.
All that.
We just need to figure out how to make me bleed.
Perhaps we should...
Yes.
Yeah, ask the doctor how to make him bleed.
There is something I'd like to ask.
Yes, what?
Can the divine heir be made to bleed?
Why would you?
The blood of the divine heir is required to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm and achieve immortal severance.
Oh, I see. It is true that the divine heir's blood cannot be shed by normal means. However, you currently possess the means to do so.
The mortal blade.
Yes, here you are.
Immortal Severance Scrap. Part of the book left by Takeru with mortal blade in hand. My blood may be shed. With my blood, the aroma will be complete. The divine realm will be in reach. Immortal Severance will be at hand. I must ask Tomoe to assist.
This was written by Lord
With the
Takeru.
beheading, though.
It was. With the mortal blade, you may wound the divine heir, and his blood will be allowed to flow.
I see. This brings us one step closer to immortal severance. I shall tell my lord.
Of course.
Wolf, did you speak with Lady Emma?
I did.
And? What did she say?
That it could be possible with the mortal blade.
I see. So the mortal blade will allow my blood to flow.
As you wish. The mortal blade was never meant to be drawn. There is no knowing how it will affect you. Burning the incense may help protect you from such harm.
Yes. If you insist, then that is what we shall do. I see you've gathered some of the... Keep up the...
Alright, so I still...
That's that door marked with Lord Ishin once I haven't, but see...
Alright, so I still need... I think I'm at that point now, right? Where I could just... Oh, I'm gonna have to go get the flower. Okay. Let's go do that. We're at 34 minutes. We're gonna probably go a little bit longer. This has been quite a boring episode here. Where am I going? Sunken Valley. Oh. Yeah. Not one fight during... Well, maybe one or two fights this entire time. Just running around doing some errands here. Doing some swimming. Alright, I think we're ready. Lotus of the Palace. Flower's aroma attracts female apes. Thus, the guardian ape carefully tended to it so as to offer it to his bride. I already killed her. I killed both of you fools. Alright, so this is when everybody attacks. Let's rock. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to end the episode here. We'll leave it all as a separate episode. And then start fresh when we go back to the castle. Because it's going to be a long journey. And there's a bunch of stuff to do. So, yeah, with that, thanks for watching. I'll just see you in a bit here. We're going to continue on with our journey and go up to the castle. So we'll do that in the next video.